Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, the Giant Tree here, and welcome back to another video. Now, this might be a double upload. I'm not sure when I'm going to put this out. I might put this out on the day I've recorded it. If so, then 2 videos. That's just fun, innit? More content for you guys to consume. Recently, the trailer for The Mandalorian dropped, which is going to be, I think it's a 10-episode series on Disney Plus, which is Disney's new streaming service. Kind of like a competitor to Netflix. It's going to have original Disney shows on it. I'm just going to react to the Mandalorian trailer because I love Star Wars. So, let me get into a comfortable position and we shall begin. So, I'll start off. We got some Stormtrooper helmets. They look pretty dead. I'm going to say they're pretty dead. They're a bit yellow. They're usually white, so they probably haven't been cleaned in a while. Or maybe the sand on what looks to be Tatooine. Oh, got some helmets on skulls there. One of them's got a nice gash right across the eye. Not sure what that could be. It just looks cool, I guess. It's almost like fucked up in the eye or something. Okay, that ship has a real fucking cool design. Like, hella cool. And what I hope, should I say, is that the thrusters, now I'm looking at it, they don't look like they'll move, but I like it when a ship's thrusters like move and act spot the landing gear in Star Wars. I think that's pretty cool. It doesn't look like this ship's going to have that because of how like they're welded on, but it's a pretty cool ship. I think it's called the Razor Crest. I can't speak. On a nice Earth-looking planet. Okay, I'm not sure. This might be more Tatooine. Kind of a similar architectural styles. You can also see 2 ships here, and the Mandalorian. This kind of looks like what they showed a while back, like a couple of years ago, when they were like developing some sort of open world Star Wars game. It kind of reminds me of the scenes they showed from that. But as you can see, you got the Razor Crest there with the thrusters haven't moved when landing, so it doesn't look like it's going to be like that. And another ship. I'm not sure what ship that could be. I don't think we've seen that before in Star Wars. It might be a completely new design, or we might have seen it briefly and like it hasn't really been expanded on in the lore. So I'm not too sure what it is. It kind of looks like a U-wing, but a snub version. But it could be entirely new. Okay, bounty time. There we go. He's suiting up. You gotta have a suit up scene in your trailer. So he's got I think it was it a vibro dagger, vibro blade. He's got. I think is that the similar sort of wrist launcher that all Mandalorians have, or most of them have. We know Boba Fett had one, and I think we've seen some in the Clone Wars with them. Oh shit! He does look cool. Ooh, the Twi'leks rode them. In the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, Blurgs, I think. I mean, one of them's fucking dead. Oh god, what? Yeah, I think they're called Blurgs. I think that's what they're called. One's fucking dead, and that guy, and that's an Urgnor. You know, you saw them on Cloud City. He doesn't look too happy, and neither does that other Blurg. He looks like he wants to fuck up the Mandalorian. Oh, a Twi'lek, a bald man, and another man with hair. Reactions with Over the Giant Tree. There he is. Death Troopers. Rogue One. Let me talk about Rogue One for a second. That has been my favourite film that Disney have produced when they owned Star Wars. So in Episode 7, that's just a rehash for Episode 4, really. Then they did Rogue One, which I didn't see in cinemas. I haven't seen any of the spin-offs in cinemas, which is ironic because they've been the best movies they've produced. So Solo and Rogue One are better than Episodes 7 and 8, in my opinion, obviously. You don't have to follow this train of thought, but it's what I think. Personally, I really love Rogue One. I might watch it again today, to be honest, or Solo. I haven't seen Solo as much as Rogue One, and that has a nice Darth Maul cameo in it, so I might watch that instead. But yeah, these are Death Troopers, and they were introduced in Rogue One as kind of the defense of Scarif. And of Director Krennic, you know. Look at this fucking suit. It's so cool. Also, I'm going to come back to that weapon. But look at the fucking suit. Mandalorian's probably have the coolest armor in any sci-fi show. I do think Mandalorian's overrated, but I can see why, because they look fucking sick. And obviously that armor was the prototype for clone armor, and clone's pretty cool as well. But they're not as cool as Mandalorians. Mandalorians are fucking awesome, and it's insane that like 1 or 2 suits of armor really catapulted them into like the hearts of the Star Wars community. As the first character was Boba Fett, and he only had a few lines in his debut films, and everyone just fucking loves him. And then they expanded them in the Clone Wars and in Rebels and in Legacy, Legends media. Oh, it's so fucking cool. Mandalorians are fucking amazing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, shit, boy. We got an assassin droid. Hell yes. Man, I love assassin droids. They're my favourite droids, honestly. I hope this is IG-88. I just love the design of the assassin droids. They're so sick. Oh shit, it's like Fortnite minigun. Oh, it's just a big old turret boy. Maybe a Gatling gun of some sorts. You can see the sort of Z6 rotary cannon head, so I'm not sure. I think it's just some sort of artillery weapon. Look at this! Right. This is fucking sick. Look at him. He's just fucking dropping fools. He even shot behind. Hang on, we need to watch that back. God, he's so fucking cool. Holy shit. IG-88 or not, assassin droids are fucking the best droids in Star Wars, hands down. Apart from the CR mixer droid, which looks fucking insane to say it mixes drinks or whatever. There's apparently a leak going about of this clip where it's like these are good odds or something, which is a reference to what Han Solo said. I like these odds or something. Look at him. He's ready to fuck up all of these stormtroopers.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
Fucks up that's a Quarren, isn't it? Squid Boys, yeah. I think they're called the Quarren. Oh, that's gonna look fucking. That's gonna be pretty gory for Disney Plus. He's just gonna have a man cut in half by a fucking blast door. Oh shit! My man's been carbon frozen. There's a few carbon frozen things there. Is this Jabba's palace? Maybe. I mean, it was Cloud Sea which had the carbon freezing chambers on it. So either the Mandalorian's ship has some form of carbon freezing, or we're going to see Cloud City again, which hasn't been in this trailer, which it would be something they'd probably reveal, I think. So somewhere is going to have a carbon freezing chamber, and it might be his ship. I mean, it's a good way to store people, isn't it? You don't have to feed them, you don't have to water them, you don't have to let them go to the toilet, you just freeze them like food, you know?
Don't you agree?
Oh shit, hang on. Is that what I think it is? Yes, this man's an Imperial. Look at that insignia. He looks fucking cool, to be fair. It looks like he's maybe giving the Mandalorian a bounty to carry out. I'm not sure who won. Look how cool he looks. Oh, hell yeah. I'm so excited. I do have some information to cover. I think, what was I going to talk about? I made mental notes as I was watching this trailer of what I was going to talk about. Ewan McGregor as General Kenobi is back. The best person to play Obi-Wan ever. Sorry, Alec Guinness and whoever voiced him, but Ewan McGregor is back as Kenobi, and they're doing a little series on Disney+. Fuck yes, I'm very excited for that. Obi-Wan is one of my favourite characters in Star Wars. So, yeah, I've got some information. I made mental notes when I was watching this trailer of things I wanted to talk about afterwards. So we've got, some episodes will be taking place on Tatooine, as we've seen. This, actually, right here looks like Tatooine. Got some moisture farms. Some of the posters showed Twin Suns, and obviously some of the footage was taken on a desert planet, which is probably Tatooine. And we can see that from all the stuff we've seen in this trailer and other promotional materials. And the director/creator of this, Jon Favreau, has stated that he wanted to make the show feel more authentic to the original trilogy. So what he's done is he's scaled it down and is kind of focusing on parts of the planet while still hinting at a wider planet. So like episode 4 kind of was like focused more on like the Mos Eisley and Tatooine. Rather, not the whole of Tatooine, obviously, like Luke's farm, Mos Eisley, not Mos Espa, because that's episode 3. No, it's episode 1. But yeah, it's more focusing on like certain places of planets instead of the entirety of the planet. And so Jon Favreau said he wanted to do this with his show. So this is more in the vein of episode 4, where they obviously spend a lot of time on Tatooine. However, there are still hints to a further world and further universe. The hugely expanded universe since episode 4 has come out. And also keeping in line with the feel of the original trilogy, people who specialize in making models and miniatures have been brought in, so they can create miniatures of the ships we'll be seeing in the show, such as the Razor Crest, which is the ship where the Mandalorian is using. It's the ship that's been most heavily featured in the trailer, so we assume it's his ship. I think it's been revealed that it is his ship, actually. However, this ship is allegedly from the Clone Wars, which is fucking cool, which is why it kind of looks different to what you'd expect to see in the original trilogy. For example, the Millennium Falcon. I think this one kind of looks a lot sleeker than that. A lot more, you know, epic and cool, I guess. And because we are seeing Season 7 of the Clone Wars will be coming next year, 2020, we might actually see more Razor Crests in that show. I don't mean like the exact Razor Crest, I mean the make and model of ship that is, obviously, because there's more than one Millennium Falcon. That's a custom make of ship. There's a Corellian YT freighter. So there are more Millennium Falcons out there, just not like this exact one, because this one's been modified and stuff. Just like there are many X-Wings, there'll be many Sky Speeders, Snow Speeders, there'll be loads of ships that are iconic. There are more of, essentially, but that's the most iconic one. It's been modified or whatever. So that's a real ooh moment right there. The wonderful IG Assassin droid isn't IG-88. It's actually IG-11, apparently. Which makes me do sad droid noises, really. I mean, IG-88 was the big dick energy assassin droid who replicated himself into the bodies of other assassin droids. I believe what happened was he was on a creation line of people making assassin droids. He was the first one, and he kind of killed everyone creating the assassin droids. There was like 5 of them, I believe, and he replicated his artificial intelligence into all the other bodies, so there was many of him. And then, you know, he uploaded himself into the Death Star as you do, you know? It's just a, you know how it be, classic assassin droid things. Putting a homicidal droid into the Death Star. Very nice. And then this weapon, the kind of like pointy looking one, is something you've actually seen before. And it comes from an unlikely place in Star Wars history. I believe this is called the Amban Phase Pulse Blaster, which allows for both cattle prodding, so just like kind of electrocuting things, and also shootering your gun shootering and cattle proddering, you know. Where do you think this gun originated? Was it the original trilogy? Was it some obscure cartoon series from the 90s? Or was it the Star Wars Holiday Special? If you answered Star Wars Holiday Special, you'd be absolutely correct. Give yourself a pat on the back because you are a nerd. And yeah, it's from the Star Wars Holiday Special. Yes, that holiday special. Oh boy, that's something, alright.
Oh, yes.
And then, yeah, blurgs. Blurgs are cool. They're just walking mouths, really. That's me been reacting to The Mandalorian. I'm actually hella excited. This trailer's got me really hyped for it. I originally didn't really care. I was like, oh, that's cool. But this trailer's really got me on board. It did its job, you know. It's got me into The Mandalorian thing. And I think it's going to be one of the flagship shows that launch with Disney+, which I'm probably going to have to buy so I can watch this and the Clone Wars. Yeah, so have a nice day. And yeah, are you excited for The Mandalorian? Are you excited for anything Star Wars related? Tell me down below in the comments and we can start a little discussion. I've been over the Giant Tree. See you in the next video.
Hey, oh, I've been up for like 2 hours. 2 hours. Yo, bitch came through, took a few showers. I don't bop, I just money dance, yeah. That wristwatch costs 100 grand.